It's like when you're 6 years old and you wake up for Christmas morning and you can't sleep. That was me last night. Maybe that helps you understand what it's like. Not for a plastic trophy. It's not what we get. Okay, guys? So it's 1 o'clock here. Last night I took 2 sleeping pills, but I was so pumped and so excited and so happy with how everything turned out that I just couldn't sleep. I literally fell asleep at 6:30 a.m. I just couldn't sleep. My babe here, she was able to sleep.
Always.
I weighed myself this morning, just to give you an update. I was 187, so still the same as when I competed. The difference, well, I drank a lot of Diet Coke and I had the salad and whatnot. If I had a pose this morning, I would not have looked as good as yesterday. 187, my stomach was not quite as tight as yesterday. So I definitely hit the nail on the head and peaked perfectly, exactly where I wanted to be. So I did everything I could. 9th place, awesome. I actually saw the score sheets. 1 point from 8th place and 1 point ahead of 10th. And the guy in 10th, I'm telling you, he looked redonkulous. Like pumping up and looking him, and even at the weigh-ins, I was like, that dude's making top 3. Like he looked so good. And he actually got 3rd in Romania the week before, and he looked better this week. So it just goes to show, some contests, the guys are just insanely, awesomely developed. So this was a tough show.
Was that contest.
It was crazy. So if I had to compare it to like the Toronto Pro, which is a pretty high-level show, this was way harder.
Caliber was way better this show.
So I got 10th in Toronto and 9th place here, so I did move up. But had I looked the way I did in Toronto, I would have got maybe 12. Like, the guys are good. So the amateurs were insane at this show. Like, when I go to the Canadian Nationals, most of these guys in the amateurs would have beat the Canadian national champions. I'm watching the Classic Physique amateurs come out, and I'm like, holy cow. I'm like, I don't know if I could beat the amateurs. But then the amateur overall winner came out, and he got 11th. So I beat him by a little bit. So the best amateur, I'm only barely better than him. And he was leaner than me. He was
crazy.
Stupid ripped. So I don't know, there was like 19 guys, but I think 2 missed their flights and couldn't compete. So it ended up being 17 guys. What do you think? Out of all the guys, what place, like condition-wise, would you say I was? She watched the whole thing, obviously, in good seats.
So, I would put you at 3rd conditioning.
So that's not bad, 3rd. So even in the top 5, so around 3rd leanest guy in the show. There was one guy shorter than me, and I'm taking pictures backstage with these guys, and I don't feel like I'm that short. I'm that short. I never realized this. I'm 168 centimeters tall, so I'm like 5'6.1", they said. So I'm barely made the height class. So I'm as big as I can get. I barely made weight. Like, I was dying. Like, literally, she's carrying my luggage around. I could hardly think. I lost my shoe on the flight. I was in and out. I'd go to the bathroom. I was like, where's my shoe? I don't know where my shoe is. I found it when we landed like 2 rows ahead. Like, I was out of it. Like, I was like in a mess. The last time that happened was when I made weight for powerlifting back in the day. Some of the powerlifting buddies of mine will remember. I went to a weigh-in and I literally left with no shoes. I had to get the shoes the next day when we competed. Out of it. I couldn't even drive. There was no drive. So if you're saying I need to get bigger, I can't. I could barely, that's as big as I can get. So I looked at the videos. The pose down was fantastic, and my routine I loved. And we get to go in the audience and pose down, and my babe was there right there, and I'm flexing for her. It was so fun. I just loved it. And I was flexing with some guys. I got to talk to some really cool guys backstage. Such interesting characters. They're so awesome. It's such a great experience to meet guys, different countries, and we all share the same passion. We all want to be the best we can be. Not everyone can win. If only the people that competed that win would compete, it'd be a pretty boring show with maybe 3 guys, because there's only legit 3, maybe 5 guys that actually have a chance to win. I'm not a moron. I know I can't win, but I still compete. So I do it for fun. People are like, you doing it for a plastic? I didn't even plan on getting a trophy. I just wanted to see how I do, and I'm happy. I got 9th. 5th place would have been a dream. Looking at those guys, there is no way I could have got 5th. There's not one. If I could have been lean, I could have been the leanest guy in the show, and had whatever weakness you want to point out, I could have improved and still not made top 5. No way. They were just that good.
I think on that Wesley Bissler or whatever his name is.
Wesley that won like last week?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I was reading some stuff on, it must have been his post. I don't even know where I saw it now. But everyone was like, oh, you only won, and I don't even remember the dollar amount. Let's say $5,000. You're like, oh, you only won $5,000? Blah, blah, blah. People don't realize that the pros
I couldn't
don't
pay for my supper last night because my credit card was overdrawn because it was over $6,000 that I'd spent just on flights.
Hey, does that make me your sugar mama now?
So she's paying. So anyway, we'll reimburse, but
people don't realize that
I'm not competing for money.
That's not why they do it. I mean, it's great if you win some money, but trust me, if it was $0, the guys would still do it.
Yeah,
So,
and this
who
is
cares?
lunch, just FYI here.
I've just been mowing
It's a
down
chicken
on fries.
salad.
Everyone's been.
She's like, God, I don't know what this is.
It's chicken and salad
Chicken
and fries.
and fries, and I've got chicken
little
and
girl-sized
salad
salad.
and Diet Coke. So we're still at it. So from here, in an hour or so, we're gonna go to the next spot. It's like within an hour. Ubered over, hotel a couple more days, hang out here before flying back to Toronto. We are on a bus tour of Frankfurt. So we're gonna go check out all the scenes, see what's up, enjoy and just like experience and learn what's going on in Germany here. And then tomorrow we are going to visit what castle?
Oh.
Some kind of castle thing.
Yeah, some castles here.
So a castle,
old
a
castles.
6-hour tour.
And a wine barrel, a
So,
ginormous one.
That will be fun. So today, no gym. I barely have any. I'm so sore from posing. It's unbelievable. Like, so exhausted, dead. There's no way I could go to the gym. Like, I feel like I just trained for like a week. So tomorrow afternoon, like the tour is like 6 hours. I'll try to go and train at some point. And basically, it's just like in a week. I just don't want to lose anything. It's not like crazy intense. Just like get a pump, some cardio. I've eaten 2 apples today, a salad, and some protein powder out of a jug. So I'm hardly gonna eat anything because I'm already glycogen stored, good, full. I'm only like 180 something pounds still, so I'm still dehydrated. So I don't know, just gonna not eat much and hang in there. Anything to add?
No, we'll update you along the way.
We shall update you.
You're so tanned.
I'm tan. This is showered off though. She slept 24 hours in the last 2 days.
I never miss good sleep, that's for sure.
I slept almost 0 last night.
Oh, that's brutal. I couldn't
I
even
was
stay
so
awake.
pumped from competing. And I'm not talking about, I didn't take caffeine pills or ephedrine or no. Excited, pumped. Like, I don't know, if you guys, it's like when you're 6 years old and you wake up for Christmas morning and you can't sleep. That was me last night. Maybe that helps you understand what it's like. Not for a plastic trophy. It's not what we get. Okay, guys? So, came in to buy a salad, but they don't sell them to go. They had chicken salad. Can't get them to go. And we're leaving the bus in 5 minutes. But this is what I don't get to eat. Smell that?
So good.
None for me. Okay, so just doing the tour of Germany here in the Frankfurt, in the bus. Nighttime, buildings. We're the front of a double-decker bus. Basically, just a little video just to show you what we're doing here. Headed back to the hotel, eat some salad. So here it is, supper time. Chicken and salad. So basically, I'm on peak week again. So carb deplete time. I'm eating essentially, this is what I eat on vacation: the vegetables and the protein. So that's what I'm going to be doing until the show, until it's time to carb up. So I'm going to eat lots of fruit, vegetables, chicken and eggs and all that kind of stuff, and just avoid all the carbs because my glycogen stores are 100% full. I don't need any more carbs for energy. I have to get back basically flattened out again so that I can again make the weight class and then carb back up again. So this is what I'm going to be eating for the next 3 days. Monday morning at breakfast, 188 pounds this morning. Obviously no rebound because I don't rebound. And I got coffee and some tomatoes and like some quartz yogurt type stuff. About 8 eggs, some smoked salmon. So that's breakfast. Then we're off to visit a castle. So that's like a 7-hour trip. And then there's a 10-minute walk away. I'm gonna go to a gym. So I've slept about 7 hours in the last 2 days. So sleeping's been tough, but Canada, we're allowed edibles. Here, I don't think it's legal, so kind of missing out on my sleeping aid of choice. So I'm just struggling to get to sleep. Anyway, gonna enjoy this, just trying to wake up here. We are in a castle in Germany, and behind me, 60,000 gallon wine making device. 60,000 gallons. It's like 250,000 liters. It feels like we're in a Game of Thrones. That's basically what this is like. So it is pretty insane. I thought this one was big. That one's like 10 times bigger than that. It's insane. Yes, so as you can see, there's like tons of statues and stuff. A lot of details. It's pretty mind-blowing. But yeah, 100%, it just feels like you're like in like 1,000 years ago, like in a Game of Thrones or something. And just seeing what it's like to have lived so many years ago. It's pretty neat. It was like an hour and a half drive to get here, but well worth it to see. I mean, this is like 5% of this place, so we're just starting to check this out, but just thought I'd give you a little look as to what we're seeing here. I don't know where Allie went. She ran off somewhere. We'll find her later. The original beet juice from them vegans. Vegan Gains. 19% increase in performance from just one dose. You know it works, right? That's their secrets. All over the place, secrets of the ancient people. Secrets. So yeah, we are still out here checking things out. So much to see.
Beautiful.
It's on like a huge mountain, right? So, you know, if anyone was to attack, no way you're getting up here. It's like impossible. So high. It's such a big castle, this thing. It's been like hours in here. And behind us is what a pharmacy would look like. See all those like glass bottles? So that's where you used to buy your performance enhancing nothings, your snake oils back then. Probably nothing worked. So yes, I'm not a doctor, but I'm sure that they used to have pretend doctors back then selling you bullshit. No different than now, you know what I mean. And this is our 300-year-old trend distillation machine, AKA water. But it was really trend. They started way back in the day, them gladiators. Not natty. They had distilled water, they were not, I repeat, not natty. 1850. Ooh. Look at that. I'm not even gonna tell you what that is. Aspirin, AKA VAR. And other special goodies. Penicillin, there you go, that's good stuff.